the wellness industry is continuing to grow. A lot of the reasons why it is because of people we call the baby boomers, those people born between 1946 and 1964. You know, there's over 10,000 people a day turning 65. So a lot of people are looking to, keep their health and keep their longevity, live longer. They're involved in anti-aging, staying in shape. And then we've got young people who are waking up to the notion that they don't want to try and get well when they're 65. They want to be at their very best, become the best version of themselves at age 20 and 25 and 30. Can be athletes and those seeking peak performance. And so tonight we want to share a little bit about the great shift in the wellness industry that currently is happening. We're excited to be part of it. It's here in the right place at the right time. We know that the health industry is huge. 2/3 of North Americans take supplements. Imagine that. Almost 2 out of 3 people you see on the street are taking some form of supplement, and the global sales of health supplements is expected to increase in a huge way here by 2020. That's just 3 years from now. And many of you know one of the wealthiest men in the world, Alibaba's Jack Ma. He said, hey, if anybody was going to do better than me, it would be somebody who would be in the healthcare industry, because he sees that as the next big, huge boom area. And it's interesting because I was reviewing a study recently done in the Harvard Business Review, and it was shocking to me. They began to study what was going to happen in the next 20 years, so 2015 to 2035. What's going to happen? What's the major businesses? What's the major industries that are going to emerge in the next 20 years? And oddly enough, this popped out. Chinese herbal medicine, traditional Chinese medicine over the next 20 years is going to see a surge. It's interesting because some of you have met Dee. She's a friend of ours and one of our business partners, and she said, she was working for some major banks and a major company. I won't reveal the name of the company. It's a billion-dollar company that was doing research for banks and different companies that were paying millions of dollars to get insights of future, where the marketplace was going into the future. And again, traditional Chinese medicine showed up. So there is no question, over the next 20 years, we're going to see a huge rise in traditional Chinese medicine. And tonight, we want to introduce you to a company that is positioned in a phenomenal place in the traditional Chinese medicine space. It's called INFINITUS Health. It's based out of Asia. This is our new head office that is currently being constructed. It's magnificent building. The architecture is, just astonishing. And INFINITUS Health has been around now for about 25 years. And the whole goal with INFINITUS Health was to share the secrets of traditional Chinese medicine with the world. They wanted to take all the ancient formulas, some of them dating back to over 2,500 years and more, some are over 5,000 years old. Imagine that. Formulations that have been passed from emperor to son to daughter to down through the centuries. These formulations have been passed down as sacred text to many people. Why? Because these formulations work. They have found ways through nature to keep the body well. And so INFINITUS, the mission here is to bring the ancient secrets of traditional Chinese medicine, that's TCM, use these formulas. And what I love about INFINITUS, they use the sacred extraction methods that have been used for centuries as well. So we're really excited to bring this to the world. And when you see the company and what they've done over the last 25 years, it's pretty amazing here. 1992, Infinitus was established. In 1994, they launched a health tonic. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a few minutes. And the bottle sold between 1994 and 2014, 20 years. If you lined up the bottles, they would circle the equator 4 times. I think there's 2.5 billion bottles or something. Amazing. 2005, they built their new production base in Guangdong. It was completed. It's about 40 soccer fields big. Okay, it cost them almost $500 million to construct it. In 2014, they built their new production base. This one is 70 soccer fields big. That would cost them just about $250 million for the initial phase. They still have more work to do. In 2015, they co-founded the Cambridge Infinitus Research Center in the UK, the University of Cambridge in England. And then 2016, they co-founded the Li Kum Ki Sheng Center for Health and Happiness at Harvard University. So they are tied into all kinds of universities and labs all over the world to work on these formulations, and it's kind of like the best of the East meeting the West. They have a few different offices. I'm just going to bring up 2 of the ones outside of China. One is the global headquarters is the Infinitus Plaza in Hong Kong. The other is the head office in China, in Guangdong. That's the Infinitus Center. And, of course, then I've already shared with you the new Infinitus head office, which is going to be in place. And, of course, the company is doing incentive trips over there right now. Many people are going to be able to go and see these buildings as they're completed. So this is Infinitus, and what they're doing is they're bringing world-class technology. They're bringing these ancient formulas into, our new world. And the first question that I had when I looked at Infinitus was, hey, are these products clean? It's coming out of Asia. A lot of their ingredients are coming out of China. Is it okay? And I looked at the source quality control, and Infinitus actually takes care of everything, right from the farm to your hand. The rigorous testing of ISO 22000 and 2528, just one of the products they produce has over 2,576 tests on that product before that bottle hits your hand. And so what's amazing, I began to look at some of their farms because they own many of the farms and the fields and the manufacturing facilities, obviously the bottling plants. But I even began to understand that even the fertilizer, they use a specific fertilizer for all their products so that every result they can control the end result. They ensure the quality and the efficacy of the raw materials, and so they've got these plantation bases, and they keep track of all the production stages of the various products. Pretty amazing stuff. And, of course, we talk about East meeting West in research and development, and the Infinitus R&D strength is truly impeccable. They've got an Infinitus R&D center. They've got a scientific advisory board. They've got 6 technical platforms. They've got the Cambridge University, the Chinese Herbal Immunity Research Center, Hong Kong Traditional Chinese Medicine Research Center, and it goes on of all the organizations that they're tied in with. And they're also all ISO qualified as far as all their systems. They are good manufacturing processes. That's GMP, FAPIS, which means it's been tested for heavy metals, and they beat or exceed any of the Canadian and U.S. standards. Global quality assurance has been passed by the Swiss group SGS. Truly truly clean products. And that was my main concern. I said, hey, if they're coming out of China, is there any heavy metals? Is there any molds or contaminants or pesticides? No is the answer. These are squeaky clean. Now, because of all the research they've been doing, they've been getting some global recognition. Just recently, they received, talking about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, they just received the award World #1 Brand in Herbal Products. Now, when I saw that, I started going through my mind. I mean, gosh, how many herbal products do you know that are in the marketplace? I know there's some old ones. I'm not going to name any names, but I know of herbal brands that have been around for half a century. And yet, INFINITUS, 25 years old, is already world #1 brand in herbal products. They're the world top 5 in direct selling, and they're just getting started. Currently number 5. They're on a mission right now to take these ancient formulations and share them with everybody in the world and become top direct selling company in the world. Part of their partnerships come with the MIT, the Cambridge University in UK, as we mentioned, the CNRS University in Paris, Diderot, and the Lee Kum Kee Center for Health and Happiness at Harvard. You know, amazing partnerships. A lot of research has gone into their products, and some of their products have been recognized by some of the, what we would call kind of like the Oscars or the Grammy Awards, and that is our tea that I'll talk more about with in a second. It's called Dried Tangerine Peel PU'ER Tea, received the Silver Award from Monday Selection. That is like the best of the best product, competing with companies all over the world, and they won the award. As well, Scientific American and Science Magazine have been talking about 2 decades ago, INFINITUS started researching something called polysaccharides. These are long-chain sugars, not the sugar like that you would put on in your coffee, but polysaccharides, and they found that the polysaccharides enhance the immune system, and they extract it with a very unique technology to form what they call compound polysaccharides, which makes them more than 4 times more powerful. And Scientific American mentioned the significance of polysaccharides to our health in the future. So let's look at a couple of these products. Number 1, we talk about PU'ER tea. This tea is raised in very clean and controlled areas. It's fermented for 10 years. What does it do? What is it good for? Well, I can tell you this. It's great to have after a meal. It helps to reduce the blood lipids or cholesterol or the fat in your blood. It assists in digestion. You know, especially if you've had a heavy meal or after your lunch, it's a great time to take this. It functions as a very strong antioxidant. It helps to balance the blood sugar and the blood pressure in the body, helps to calm and relax when you drink it. And it's best to sit quietly and just sip on this tea, and it really does do something in the system. And it was funny because I was talking to some people in Vancouver, and they said, Rob, we've had people, and if they're overweight, a lot of times they'll begin even losing weight drinking this tea. Second product I want to mention to you is the one I mentioned that had 2,576 tests done before this bottle hits your hand. It stimulates the immune function. It's called Premium Nutrients for Better Health. It stimulates your immune function to prevent infectious disease. It supports healthy liver function, cleansing the liver, helps to control blood glucose or sugar levels, helps to reduce inflammation. What it's doing is helping the qi move through the body, getting rid of those spots where the qi or that energy of life is blocked up. It functions as a system enhancer for all the body's organs. Think about that. That's what we call Zhang Fu. It's repairing, regenerating the organs of the body. And third product I want to share with you is the Royal Lingji. This is Ganoderma lucidum at its finest. It's a mushroom combination that they put together that stimulates the immune system to prevent infectious disease and to prevent tumor metastasis. It helps to reduce hypertension, or what we call high blood pressure, helps to prevent and reduce atherosclerosis, stimulates the function of probiotics, and helps to prevent obesity. And all you have to do is go on to PubMed.gov. That's PubMed.gov, G-O-V, and you type in Lingji or Ganoderma lucidum, and you'll begin to see some of the studies. I can't even speak of them. They're so profound, what this product has been used for, that we can't associate with those claims, but you'll see them yourself. And so what's happening right now? 20 years, over the next 20 years, we're going to be going all over the world. We're going to, we've started in Asia. Right now, the company is open in 5 markets. That is Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and China. They've already become number 1 in China. Now they want to be number 1 in the world. They're starting in North America and launching to the rest of the world. So it's going to go from North America to the world, and it's just starting as we speak. Now, let me give you an idea of what's happened over the last 15 years. The company has grown over 140 times. That's almost 10 times per year. So think about it. If you had 1,000 and then it became 10,000, and then the next year 10,000 became 100,000, and then 100,000 becomes 1 million, and then 1 million becomes 10 million. You know what I mean? 140 times in the last 15 years, and it's getting ready to break records. What I love about Infinitus is they want to share the global revenue. They're looking for partners. We have an affiliate reward program where we can share in the mission with them of taking the benefits, the rewards, the healing power of traditional Chinese medicine and bring it to the world. And as we do, we can make, put our families in the way of affluence and abundance. And they want to share those global sales with you. It's easy to get started with Infinitus. What we suggest, and this is the main way people get involved, is to start with the 3 main products I've just described: the PU'ER, the Royal Lingji Plus, and the premium nutrients for better health, as well as a lifetime membership to the company for $199 Canadian. That's approximately $160 US, $155 US. And so you get the idea here. You can get yourself set up with traditional Chinese medicine, and these formulations are great for everyone: small children, adults, seniors. We even have people giving it to the dogs, cats, and horses. So these formulations can be used without harm, and they are great for stimulating the immune system, getting rid of inflammation, and really begin to transform your health. Now, we do have other products, but tonight we just wanted to give you an idea of some of the ways that you can partner with us. So tonight we want to invite you to get back to the person who put you on the call, and we want to invite you to partner with us to take these ancient formulas to the world. Let's make an impact on the world. You know, it's not just about what we can get, it's about what we can give. And I'm already seeing this the few short months that we've been involved here, just getting ready to launch Infinitus. People's lives are being transformed. People's health is changing because of these products, and this is just the beginning. And so I want to invite you to get back to the person who put you on the call tonight, get your questions answered, and let's enjoy this exciting experience as we get ready to take Infinitus across North America and then around the world. This is Rob Whitty. I'm wishing you much success and good fortune in the journey. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. We'll look forward to being back together again real soon. Until then, have yourself a great day. All the very best. Bye-bye for now.